Okay, so when attacking other players and doing darkness, it's basically the same thing. So let's just say we're gonna scout some dark nests. Um, and I usually try like level fours. Let's scout that. Find some other level four dark nests. There's one. Do 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 do. Where's the level four dark nests? There's one. Okay, so we got a couple of them. Wait for my scouts to get back, and then we're gonna read the scout reports. As soon as this guy starts heading back, so as soon as they hit the dark nest, you get the report. You don't actually have to wait for him to come back. All right, I'll type my chest real quick. Okay, so we got three dark nests. Um, so level 10. So Royal Guard. This one's the easy one because it's only one troop. So if you look right here, it says Royal it has infantry, which is Royal Guard. We're going to counterattack with cavalry. So we want to get this dark nest. Okay, so now you got to choose a good hero. I normally run dark nests with her because, as you see, she has army attack plus 20% and a cavalry attack max HP. Um, so normally heroes will have like increased ranged attack or increased cavalry or infantry attack, but if you have army attack, that means everything. So I choose Rose Knight. Um, and since we're going to be attacking with cavalry, I have these different sets of gear. And full cav, apply. And that is all cavalry gear. And to a check, what I do is it'd be go over here to this little search arrow, and you can look at your stats. And my cavalry attack is 360%, which is pretty good. So we have my hero, my cavalry gear, and then we look when I look at our phalanx. And you probably only have infantry phalanx right now. But I'm going to use cavalry phalanx because all my strong troops are right up front. And there's a drill here where you can go and play with these and see how they work. And later on, you'll get infantry wedge, ranged wedge, and cavalry wedge. But we're going to just go cavalry phalanx. Now we got our gear and our hero and our phalanx set up. Now we want to go to this dark nest and we're going to rally attack. 10 minutes. So we want to go at our heroes and select the most cavalry attack we can. So we got army attack. If you notice on the right hand side, she does cavalry. She's a cavalry troop also, but she has army attack. So there's more army attack. See, that went up to 40%. He's got cavalry, so cavalry attack plus 30%. So we'll choose him. So now we have a boost of 40% army attack, 30% cavalry attack. So that's a 70% boost right there. And in her, she has another 30% cavalry attack. So I'm going to choose her. Now we're up to 60% cavalry attack, 40. That's 100% extra attack. And then I'm just going to choose somebody like her. She's got an army attack plus 4%. And if you see the heroes that we've added when fighting this darkness up here at the top, it gives us an extra 46,000 troops to apply towards the dark nest. So I'm going to hit confirm. So it's an all infantry dark nest. So we're going to attack with all cavalry. So I could use my ancient Drake riders. I could use and that's tier 4 troops. We could use tier 3 troops, which are Royal Cavalry, or tier 2 troops, which are Reptilian Riders. But since I have T4, I'm just going to use all Cavalry T4. So that's 254,000 troops we get to send to the Dark Nest. Hit go. Now we are completely set up to attack this dark nest with the best cavalry gear, because we're using cavalry to counter the infantry, the best heroes set up, and the best troops. And that's how you would attack any dark nest. Or if you were attacking never, let's say you scouted another player, like this guy, you scouted him, and you find that he has mostly infantry troops. You're going to attack with all cavalry because that's the hard counter to that. And then when normally you start a dark nest, you go into your chat and you write all cav. So people know that to join your dark nest with cavalry. But if they go down to here and you see the dark nest rally, they're normally going to see that you have all cavalry, so they're just going to follow suit.